Hey, I'm Adam with Wings and Wheels, and today we are going to be going over LXNAV's S3 variometer. Now this instrument is LXNAV's most basic variometer with features such as speed to fly and altitude information. This vario fits a standard 57mm instrument hole and features an extremely bright screen. On the unit itself, you will find a single rotary knob that can be pressed to select options, as well as the digital screen that will display vario, altitude, and speed to fly information. A standout feature of this vario is the mechanical needle, controlled by the digital variometer. To power the unit on, hold the rotary knob until the screen flashes. And you will be brought to the main page. Here you will find the battery life as well as 3 numerical displays that are customizable with parameters such as average vertical speed, flight time, altitude, altitude in feet, flight level, battery voltage, and absolute pressure. And all of these values are customizable through the settings menu. On the left side of the screen, you will find the value for your current vario range, the vario average symbol, shown by the red diamond, and what you have your McCready set at, shown by the blue arrow. Now on the main screen, you can change certain parameters such as your McCready setting, ballast, and bug settings by clicking the rotary knob like this, and then you can change the value by rotating the knob. Now you can see that we are updating our McCready setting by the blue arrow moving up. So let's set it at 400 feet per minute. And then if you want to edit other values, all you need to do is press the rotary knob again and it'll cycle through ballast, bugs, and back to McCready. Now, while you are on the main screen, you can also edit the volume by turning the rotary knob. So if we turn the knob all the way up, you can hear the vario. For more complex settings, you need to edit them through the settings menu. You can access this by holding the rotary knob for a few seconds, and then you will be brought to this menu. The first setting you will see here are your logbook records. Now, due to the variometer not being able to receive GPS data, the logbook will only display flight time. Please keep in mind that this variometer is not an IGC approved flight recorder. To exit any of these menus, hold down the rotary knob like this, and we come back to the settings menu. Now, the next menu is the Q&H, where you can set your altitude. The box below will make this menu pop up when you boot up the unit. I personally like this setting because it easily lets you set your altitude as you are going through your pre-flight. This setting is also convenient if you fly at different airports pretty often. The next setting is your vario parameters, where you can edit the vario needle filter, the speed to fly filter, the vario range, and the integrator time. Now, an interesting feature of the S3 is the sound customization of the vario. If we go to the sounds menu, we can customize what sounds we want from the vario through this menu. For example, if we back out to the main menu, we can hear a significant difference between linear positive and digital positive. The next menu is where you edit your units for different parameters shown by the S3, such as the distance, altitude, speed, XC speed, vertical speed, wind speed, weight, load, ballast, and pressure. Our next menu is the display menu, and this is where you can edit the upper, middle, and lower numbers displayed on the main menu. You can display parameters such as the altitude, altitude in feet, flight level, flight time, battery voltage, pressure, speed to fly, and average vertical speed. If you want the S3 to display speed to fly information, you will need to enter info about your glider in the Polar and Glider menu. LXNAV has a list of gliders that have preloaded data. You can either select your glider from this list, or you can enter the information yourself. The last two pages are the passwords page, where you can enter admin passwords, and the About page, where you can see information such as your unit's serial number. To exit the Settings menu, wait a few seconds and the Vario will automatically go back to the main menu, or you can scroll all the way down and press Exit. Now to turn the unit off, push and hold the rotary knob until the unit turns off. Now make sure that you power off the S3 using this method, because if you cut power abruptly, you risk corrupting the S3 software. This instrument is great if you already have a navigation device and just need a Vario. It also works great as a secondary Vario and is commonly paired with the V8 or V80 variometer if you already have an LXNAV flight computer. If you have any other questions about the S3, feel free to reach out, but that is going to be it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.